both players just building up here. Zero is starting to get to the point where he needs to do something. He can't let Brittany get away with putting up all these gateways. Brittany, uh-oh. Brittany putting 2 Zealots and a Templar. Oh, no, he's expecting an attack, so he drops the Templar back out, actually, since he saw some Zero doing some probing there. Very interesting. He's got those Reavers in the back, in his back base, to protect that in a very strong position, actually. He's got them in the back, so they're protected by, and they've got a lot of buildings in the way. He's got his High Templar in the front for a frontal attack, so he's just playing defense right here. But I thought, yeah, he might, yeah, it looks like he was loading up for possibly a storm drop of some kind. He's got it loaded up, and there's a lot of juicy drones right there. He could kill the entire office in just one go. Lots of colonies going up in the front here. Here he comes in for the storm drop. He goes in. Nice storm right on the clump of drones. Has to storm his own Templar to get the drones running away as well, killing a significant amount of drones. It looks like he killed probably 7 or 8 drones in that attack. Nicely done. Lost 2 Templar and a Zealot, though. And I don't know. I think he lost the shuttle in addition. So it's hard to say if that was a good trade-off or not. Zero can build up those drones pretty easily. He's got a nice clump of units there in the middle. Oh, he's going to catch it off guard. No. Corsairs do dodge. He doesn't kill them off. That would have been a nice little advantage for Zero if he'd been able to kill off a few of those Corsairs, but Brittany was paying attention, was able to get him out of the way. So Brittany's playing really, really well here. Zero playing well as well. He's gotten that 4th base up, so that was what I was thinking, is Zero had to either start attacking, or he needed to start taking those bases, those extra bases that he's secured. And he's kind of doing a little bit both. Look at this. Wow. Look at this. He's just building up crap in the middle. He's just morphing stuff out. He's building out to these 3rd bases. Actually, the mineral onlys, I think they're mineral onlys. Actually, no, maybe there is gas there. But he's actually building out to these other bases instead of building back to the ones he has secured. And that actually is a pretty good move. Because if he's got those bases secured, he might as well just hold them. So, he's kind of doing that. Although, yeah, I'm not sure exactly what base Zero is going for. I think Zero might be trying to take the sort of 10 o'clock base in sort of the top leftish area. Scourge running on it. Oh, is he going to be able to take out some Corsairs? He takes out 1, takes out 2 Corsairs, possibly 3. I didn't see. But nicely done. He's got that Corsair count down a little bit. Won't be too difficult for him to build it back up to that 6 or 7 that he really needs. But I'm surprised that those Corsairs didn't do better. Against the Scourge. Yeah, what's he doing? He's just building up lots of colonies. He's just really, really defending the crap out of his bases right here. Really worried about attacks, I guess. Really worried about getting run over. Playing it really safe. Maybe he thinks that he's a better player and he's got better mechanics, and so he wants to just play it safe over the long run. But he is just really, really, really bunkering down here with colonies and lurkers. He's going Sunken Spore Lurker, which is a ridiculously effective defense. And again, maybe it's just because he really wants to defend those, gets his defenses up really, really well before he takes those extra bases in the back. But when he does, again, he's going to have that 10 o'clock base that he's also kind of secured with his positioning of his colonies and such outside his main. So he's really going to be in good shape. Oh, runs in trying to pick off these Templar, picks off 1. Nicely done, only losing a few Zerglings to kill off a Templar. So that was pretty good trade for him right there. And a lot of Dragoons are out right now, so he knows there's lurkers out. He's getting a lot of Dragoons. He knows that there might be a Mutaswitch as well. And he wants to protect those Templar from possible Mutaswitch. Scourge going in, taking out more Corsairs. He's only got a couple of Corsairs left. It looks like Brittany's moving in for a major attack here. There's been a lot of Scourge in the air, but he still has his observers. Lurkers are in the area, but he's got spores morphing, so those observers are not going to be able to get too far in. He goes in with some Zerglings. What's he going to do? Oh, lots of Zerglings get taken out. Scourge! Scourge going in and taking out the shuttle. So those Reavers are completely out in the open. He takes out 1 with a Hydralisk. Scarab gets the other Zerglings, so he cannot take that out, but he's got a lot more forces there, and he's not going to be able to break this defense. Just too many Sunkens and Lurkers, and Jesus, look at that. Look at that Sunken Lurker defense, and I'm surprised he doesn't have more spores, actually, but it's good combo, because obviously the Sunkens can't be stormed, so they're not just, he can't just run in with Templar and storm the crap out of everything, and have there be no defenses like there would be if there was only Lurkers. Zerglings running around. I think he has Hive at this point. I know I saw it earlier. I think he was morphing Hive, so we might have the crack upgrade. So the Zerglings are going to be pretty good, killing off buildings and what have you. He's just running around. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing with these Zerglings. Maybe they're just trying to escape, but he has to engage here and just do what he can. He loses those Zerglings. Maybe he was just trying to run in and pick off some probes at a new expansion or something like that. I really think it could use more spores forward, another spore colony amidst those sunkens to hold back the excuse me, the observers, hold them back. But he also is doing a really good job of having um, overlords and scourge nearby, so he can still pick off those observers. And I just realized that's what he was trying to do with those zerglings, was trying to catch High Templar off guard and try and maybe pick off some Templar. That's actually a very July Zerg maneuver to do. Really cool idea of him to do that. To run out these Zerglings and just try and pick off High Templar, because that way, even if they get a storm off, you know, if you sacrifice 8 Zerglings, even if the High Templar has to watch this, see, he goes in with a dozen Zerglings, picks off the Templar, doesn't even get the storm off. Nicely done. Kills off that Templar, doesn't have to waste a bunch of Mulisks to get a storm off. I'm sorry, to block those storms. And even if the Templar storms the Zerglings, they're usually right on top of the Templar, and so he has to storm himself, and the Templar still dies, which is, of course, the point. So Zero's playing really, really well here, and now he's starting to look at taking those extra bases. He's looking at the 11 o'clock base. He's looking at the 10 o'clock base. He's got those secured because of his major, major forward defenses. He only has to worry about drops at those kinds of bases. And here we do see 2 shuttles out, actually. I think there's Reavers in them. Look at those Zerglings. Oh my god, tons of Zerglings. This has been a delicious day for Zerg. Just seeing massive amounts of Zerglings and Lurkers and what have you. It's going to be hard for him to defend his back base, though. He might even have to cancel it. Where is he going to go, though? He's got a single Sun Colony. A ton of Zealots being dropped out here. He's going to have to run the drones out of the way. He's got a few Zerglings in the mix. There's a Dark Templar there as well. What's he going to do? He brings the shuttles back in for some reason. It looks like he's going to drop the DTs in another location now that he's kind of been found out. But he's actually, he morphs to lair, morphs it to a lair to protect it from dying. Epic, epic move. Nicely done, morphed it to a lair. Actually, I don't know if it increases the hit points when he morphs it to lair or not. But either way, it's low on hit points, and so morphing it to lair is going to... It's going to keep it from dying if it's attacked again by having more hit points, basically. It's going to have to cancel that base after all with the DT in there. He hasn't broken down those eggs, which is what I was saying earlier. I thought he should break down those eggs. Single shuttle being chased by a single Scourge. Not enough to kill it, though. He's going to be able to get the Templar out. I'm surprised he didn't run those drones earlier. Not as many kills as he could have gotten, though. The second storm a little bit late. Does not kill as many drones as it could have either. So it looks like he got 4 or 5 drones. In that attack, not as effective as it could be. No, but the shuttle kept going, had another Templar in it, gets another couple storms off, getting lots of drones, and wow, Brittany has been really on the ball with storm drops this entire day, basically. He's been super. I just realized he's been playing all PVZs. He's been doing really, really effective storm drops, and that basically it could be said to have won him the game in his game against July Zerg. 3 shuttles are out now, so he really needs to get some more Scourge in the air. Zero needs to get Scourge in the air right now and start protecting against these drops, because he is really going to get eaten alive by these drops. He's already lost a lot of drones. He's having to replenish those drones. He spotted this shuttle. Hopefully he has... See, where's the drones? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at those. Oh, if he spots that group, he might come back, but no, he's just set on this expansion. Spore Colony is there. Oh god, that hurts to watch. Reaver's getting dropped out in another location. Well, it looks like he's got 2 shuttles worth of units attacking over here. And there's not even a lot of drones left over here for these Reavers to go after. Wow, Brittany is taking control of this game. Oh my gosh, but a swarm going down on this new base at the 6 o'clock location. It's going to take that out. The Nexus goes down. He's probably going to take down some of the cannons as well. There's now some more Lurkers in play, taking advantage of the fact that